Right now, thousands of travelers are boarding flights with empty space in their luggage. And somewhere along those routes, someone wants a product they can't buy at home. Connect those two, and a suitcase becomes a delivery vehicle. It's a traveler shop and deliver marketplace. Buyers post requests for products available in another city or country. Travelers already making that trip accept a request, pick up the item along the way, and hand it over at the destination. The platform matches the two sides, holds the money, and takes a service fee on completed deliveries. Watch one transaction end to end. A buyer in Toronto wants limited release sneakers that only launched in Tokyo, so she posts the model, her size, and the price she'll pay. A traveler flying that route next week accepts. The platform collects her payment up front and holds it, so nobody chases anyone for money later. To make purchases easier to verify, travelers buy or collect approved products from known retailers and record the receipt in the app. Our traveler does exactly that. Sneakers from the brand's own store, receipt logged, sealed box packed into space he already had. One practical step on arrival. The traveler declares what he's carrying for someone else, and the rules differ by country and product. Because he bought it himself, he knows precisely what's in the box, and a serious platform builds that step right into the flow. At the destination, buyer and traveler meet somewhere easy. A coffee shop, an office lobby. She checks the sealed box against the receipt and confirms the handoff in the app. The platform releases the money. Purchase price plus a delivery reward to the traveler, and a service fee to itself. Why does each side show up? The buyer gets access, something unavailable at home, hand-delivered on a predictable date by a real person. The traveler turns a trip that was happening anyway into money that offsets the cost of travel. The platform's position is the clean part. It buys no inventory, rents no warehouses, and puts nothing on a plane itself. It runs the matching, holds the money in the middle, and gets paid only when a delivery completes. So its incentives point entirely at making handoffs succeed. So, where does this work best? Picture 3 overlapping circles. 1. A route with frequent traffic between 2 cities. 2. A product that's genuinely hard to get on the receiving end. 3. Enough value in the item to make the effort worthwhile. The overlap of all 3 is the best market. Busy international corridors where certain electronics, cosmetics, or limited releases exist on one side, and eager buyers wait on the other. Miss a circle, and the math thins out fast. Products nobody wants, or buyers on a route nobody flies. Now the honest obstacles, because they're real. Strangers have to trust each other with money and merchandise. Travelers cancel, flights move, and a delayed trip becomes a delayed delivery. Customs and airline rules put hard limits on what can be carried and how. And the whole model only breathes when buyers and travelers cluster on the same routes. Time for the $1 million verdict. Demand potential, strong. Borders create price gaps and product gaps everywhere. Simplicity, the whole concept fits in one sentence, which is rarer than it sounds. Operational difficulty, high, since trust, timing, and border rules all need managing. Defensibility, modest at first, but whoever owns the busiest corridors gets a network that's hard to copy. Scalability, route by route, slower than pure software, but repeatable. Overall verdict, a promising marketplace for a founder patient enough to win one corridor at a time. So here's the question. If a traveler could hand deliver you one product from anywhere in the world next week, what would it be? And would you trust a stranger to bring it? And if you were launching this, which route would you start with?